What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Thar Game Channel. I'm AJ Gales. Guys, we are playing Fallout 4. About to start the Far Harbor DLC. Once we get to this Nanako, I think that's who it was. This residence to start the first quest. I got our good old buddy, Detective Synth Nick Valentine, with us. So let's go find this place. Let's get this started. If you wanted to see the very start or like the setup to this DLC, go check out the last video. It's the playlist. Even though this is the DLC and whatnot, I'm still numbering them the same as I usually do. So this is, I think, part 42. I could be wrong, but I think this is part 42. Oh crap. Didn't want to waste that critical. I didn't want to take the rads.
Anything useful?
I hate ghouls. Well, the feral ghouls. I like Hancock. He's a pretty cool guy. I've never been this far north in this game, or at least this far north in this direction. Uncool to scavenge here. Nope. Oh, cool house.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes, the better.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Let's ask for leads.
Idea where she could have gone.
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
Let's talk money. Investigations for the missing aren't cheap.
Sorry about this, Kenji. Expenses and all that.
Of course. How does 350 cap sound?
Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna be an
I'll
asshole.
find her. Don't you worry.
I'll be nice. I feel bad for the
Her
guy.
room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
I know that guy's voice.
Kenji, we'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
I can't figure out exactly where I know that voice from.
Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Let's see here, anything important? I think there's 44 rounds though.
Project log, radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Let's see here. Let's go back and keep questioning the family.
Mr. Nakano,
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Rei. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
I think I figured out where I know that guy's voice from. He was in an episode. He voiced a character in Archer. He voiced come on. It was in season 6 when Archer went to that island. He found the old Japanese soldier. I think he voiced the soldier. That or he also voices the Yakuza boss. I'm not 100% sure. Sorry, I got sidetracked.
The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Makes a good guy.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening.
Yeah,
I was
known.
part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Okay, I don't think that had anything to do with the DLC. I think that was just, one of those companion talk things.
Mrs. Nakano.
All right, let's keep going on with the story.
About my daughter.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Nothing else right now.
All right, let's go investigate this boathouse. But first, the outhouse. Or shed. Oh, okay. Well, if I didn't go in there, there was going to be some, like, cool salvage.
To figure out what Kasumi's story was. Why she left.
My dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse picture where the key is. Love, Granddad. I could just pick the lock. Oh, I keep forgetting of a level up. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'll pick up Critical Banker. That way I can store criticals. Turn off the light. Picture. Haha.
Now, let's see what's in that safe.
Take that duct tape, though.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Alright then. Sorry if while I'm running around while I'm listening to that, I don't know. And I have the same problem I have in video games that I have in real life. I just hate standing still. Oh, hey buddy. I want to pet it! Ah, why is there no button to pet cats? Come on!
Hello? Testing? Project log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that?
Excuse me, Mr. Nakano.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Let's see here.
Are you sure she's human, Mrs. Nakano?
Yes, I know my daughter, and she hasn't changed. She's not some replacement.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father. And it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. And here, the payment we discussed. I'll have something more when Kasumi is safely back home.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Fine, Kasumi.
Like hell, I'm gonna tell the Brotherhood about the synth refuge. Oh, let's go to Far Harbor. Okay, that's kind of cool. I still haven't really decided what faction I'm going to align with. You know, my own sorry, my own personal playthrough, I aligned with the Railroad. But I don't know. I'm not gonna team with the Brotherhood. I don't know. I don't feel like wiping out all the synths, and what are the other ones? All the oh my god! Come on, ghouls. There we go. I mean, maybe the feral ghouls. I have no problem taking them out, but I like the civilized ones. That has a really cool helmet. I think geographically, I think this DLC is supposed to take place in Maine or around Maine. I also know this is supposed to be like a fairly big like expansion area, so I might do a video or two of just exploring and checking out and looting new locations. I might do a video or two like that.
I wasn't expecting nobody. Shit was 3 days out. Wait, that's not one of mine.
What's up, Alan? We got visitors.
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down.
I like his hat.
Hey.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
Let's see here. There we
A
go.
young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me!
All right, right into the action.
We might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hall! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill!
I don't like that sound. It's like that,
Eyes peeled, everyone!
Oh my god, what movie was it? It was The Fog?
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
Mariner, there's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Defend yourselves!
Ready all! Fire at will!
Who's there?
How are these things? Oh shit!
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
The hell were those things? Oh crap.
Defend the hole! We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
The hell? These things are freaky.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it. You deserve this.
Oh, cool.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
It's like that movie The Mist. I think that's what it was called.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. And people have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery, more like. I'm
Done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories that children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Well, what's the deal with the children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam, which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee.
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Let's see here.
Can we get back to business?
Get back to business.
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Alright, I kind of like this town. Alright, like, I really like the design, you know, I kind of like this, like, seaport kind of town design.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Bye, my goodness.
You know what? Well, no, you know what? I'll save that for the next video. We'll help out the citizens of Far Harbor. Jeez, sorry about that. That's what we'll do in this video. Let's check out the full map. Holy hell! This is a new place. Like, wow. Jeez, man, like I said, we'll probably spend a few videos just exploring this place. But for now, I think we'll do the some side missions and, you know, do some we'll help out the people of Far Harbor. I want to find where this power armor is. Also because I want it. Is it on the is it on the boat? I think so. The hell is their power armor over here? This is like in the water. Oh well, I'll find it some other time. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope this really has piqued your interest. I mean, so far this DLC looks really interesting. Again, I love the aesthetic. I kind of like this weird mist covering stuff. You know, those new creatures were pretty creepy, but I can't wait to keep fighting them. Jeez, I'm sorry, I haven't been coughing all day, but of course, once I turn my mic on. But yeah, guys, like I said, thank you for watching. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, my website down in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, all that, you know. Yeah, words are hard. Basically, the way I do it, if I get a lot of comments or likes on a series, I'll break my schedule and usually record more of it. So if you want to see more of this faster, just tell me. So until next time, guys, I'm AJ Gales. This is the Unthought Gaming Channel. Everybody, thank you for watching. I'm out.